Personally, it's getting to that time of year right now for me where earlier in 2022, I don't know what came upon me, but real life story, I started fasting. I was sleeping on the floor every night, literally waking up on my knees like I'm praying to Allah or somebody. And I just believe in a higher source, really. I don't chalk myself up to anybody's religion, right? But I started eating natural, just waking up to fruits and berries and nuts and water. Every day, every night, I'm listening to the highest of the highest frequencies, really taking myself there. And something about living in this world and having worldly possessions possess you and take over you. And trust me when I say this, I understand exactly what's coming out of my face. When you start making that transition to that elevated version of yourself, you start getting shaken up, man. You start getting shaken up, but are you ready to rattle the cage? Because the thing about it is, when you put yourself in them cages, you can still make noise. You still got your mind. You can't trap that, even if it's in a box, bro. I promise. I don't be speaking for no reason, because I could tell you Tierra will put herself behind the scenes in a lot of shit so I can get in front of the camera and say these things. And it's not that I'm trying to intentionally just fuck up myself. I'm just living life as it goes. So as my story goes, I continue to grow. That's just how it works. That's just law of cause and effect. That's just law of nature versus nature, yo. Nature. Anything you ever put yourself in, you could save yourself from. And that's nature versus nurture. So your environments are not a direct reflection of who you are. They might get to you a little bit, but when you're ready to change your environments, you change your mind. That's a key right there. You ain't even got to throw it away. You might want to put that in your pocket just in case you need to let yourself out. Hey, there we go. That's message, because I was born at night, but not last night, God. I'm ready for all the great things. If you listening, big dog, for all the great things, for all the goodness and mercy that you got upon me. There we go. I hope it gets out to somebody, because I know I'm not the only one that goes through my own personal struggles behind the scenes. And I miss having these long conversations with self, because I think when I was the most transparent and not speaking in parables to people, and I was just really breaking it down in front of the camera, if you will, that's when I was seen the most, and that was the biggest impact. And I've said for like the past year and a half that I only want to impact one person a day. That's just my goal. If I could do more than that, God, thank you for sending the messages down through me and letting it come out and touch. There we go. You are who you are. That's going to always be my message. And don't doubt yourself. When you start putting yourself in those positions that you desired before you got into those rooms, or you got there mentally, don't psych yourself out of it. Because just as fast as it can be given to you, it can be taken away. So now you have to move smart. And now it's grind time. And it's going to be grind time until you rest, yo. Until you can rest. Or you reach the desired goal. We all are ready to obtain happiness and everything else. But for Tierra, for me, I want it all. And I want it all in the best of ways. I want the family. I want the land. I want the house. I want the financial stability. I want the trust funds. I want the life insurance policies. I want shit. I want the cars. I want the materialistic things too. It don't have to be too crazy, because I'm pretty minimalistic. Y'all see me in a hoodie and sweatpants on the regular. It's gonna stay like that. I know how to pop out when I need to, but what I gotta flex on y'all for? The personality speaks for everything. And that's no fraud. Anybody that meets me knows it's always same energy. Look, same energy, same love. As crazy as I can be and as happy as I can be and everything in between that. That's just called justice. So I thank God that I get to sit in these moments like this and it looks like this behind the scene. Because this is what I call my studio. Like, this is just intro to production. I told y'all like 2 years ago, this is content creation, but this is just a journey that y'all are witnessing. Somebody got to do it. I learned that quote a long time ago. Pimping ain't easy, but somebody got to do it. And here we go. As I, you know, I do like to play with my hands sometimes. That's just facts. Don't forget pinky ring tea too. That's old life. Now I just do things that keep me grounded. Vlog of the day. Life lessons, if you will. It gets cold outside, but when it does, you just turn the heat up. Let's go, baby.